And then again, welcome to day 19, not day 18, day 19 of my, there you go, it takes a little bit of it in, but there you go, day 19 of my live every day in November challenge. I need to make sure I do that beforehand. Sorry, a bit late today. It's a couple of things going on in the earlier on today, but today we were going to, yesterday we talked, start again. First off, hi, my name is Mark Webb. For those of you who are coming across this and don't know who I am, I'm a business coach and team coach who used to work in corporate with teams. Now works with small business owners, again in teams, but created teams of masterminds through A-Game Masterminds. And we're talking the last couple of days. We talked yesterday about teams and about a team, a mastermind team as a family. Some of the potential challenges you have with the dynamics in a family group. I didn't go into any detail, but I shared a link about some of the roles and the things that people slip into when they're in a slightly dysfunctional family dynamic, and also I talked about the 5 dysfunctions of a team. Today we're going to talk a little bit, we were highlighted a little bit, talking about sort of team roles and responsibilities, or the team archetypes, the sort of team people in the team that you need to make a well-gelled team. And not all of these are required, and not all of these are required to be in an individual on one-on-one, but the sort of roles help and create a team that is, or a mastermind group that is dynamic and that can support and help each of the people in the team. If you're working in a team in, say, corporate that has a particular well-defined goal, then a well-gelled team works well and creates the products or the outcomes in a smoother, more efficient way. And the same goes for a mastermind. If you've got a well-gelled, a well-integrated group of individuals in a mastermind, then everyone benefits from that kind of dynamic. So we'll just talk about some of the little bits of roles that you might have. I come from a gaming, a game, hence the name, A-Game Masterminds, a gaming background, and so I like to use some of the gaming terms. And I might come across and talk about them in terms of the types of people that would be in a role-playing game, say, for instance. As I said last week, the opposite of work is not necessarily play. It's introducing play into work, and play into work makes it a game. So the opposite of work is a game. So this is why we, again, a game. Rehashing what I said beforehand, but rationale behind a game is to make your work a little less tough. Even if you're running the business, make it into a game. And a mastermind is a great way of making it into a game, because you create a mini group of questers that are going on a quest to help and support each other, the members in the group. So we'll talk about some of the mini dynamics you might come across in a group, and some of the sort of roles. I won't go into any depth of all the types of different roles. There are lots of different roles, and like I said, some of them will sit in terms of people's abilities rather than their individual one-off roles. Nobody is a unidimensional person. We're all holistic and mixed with lots of different roles, and we stand up to different roles when we have different things to do. So first one I'll talk about is the role of the bard, and the bard is a person of a storyteller. So the bard helps to frame the ideas that are coming out of the mastermind group in compelling stories, and a compelling story is a great way to get motivation for making progress and moving things. So essentially, having really well crafted stories, really well crafted case studies, really well crafted motivational images and stories helps to gel and helps to make the mastermind move forward for all the individuals in the thing. So the role of a storyteller or a bard within a group is actually quite important. Another role that sounds like you don't want one in a group, and it's a role which is the trickster or the joker or the jester. Uh, Having someone to lighten the mood also helps, but and that's what one of the trickster and the jester does. But the trickster also pushes people a little bit. It pushes people to see some of the underlying challenges, but generally in terms of fun and a little bit of a pushing and a little bit of a the little grit in an oyster that creates a pearl. That's what a jester there. So having someone who challenges, who makes light of some of the situations and reminds people that they're in a group and they're trying to play a game and they're trying to make things fun, helps to gel the mastermind group together. Another essentially sort of role in that comes from gaming is what we would call as a tank. Basically, these are big, old, resilient. They've been there. They've suffered loads of setbacks and they've got through it. They've got the strength to carry on, and they can use that strength to help and support the people within the group. They're often, you send a tank in first to divert all the energy from the negativity that's coming out there. So having a person who can do that, or a tank, is also really good. One thing that ties closely to the bard is the oracle, and this is someone who has visions, who can create or help the team and the individuals in the team or in the mastermind create ambitious goals and possibilities, and working together with the bard, they can create these compelling stories of the things that drive people forward. So having someone who's got that kind of vision, someone who's got that kind of ability to see the bigger picture and to see the greater potential in the group is very key to help having a really good mastermind group. Another tool is the operator, and we may talk about a little bit about this tomorrow in the live where we have with Philippa Coles. The A team. This is the tactician. This is the person, the operation person, the logistics. Person who makes things are going on day to day. It makes sure the plan comes together. Make sure that things are being used productively, and you're using the tools and finding the right tools and getting access to the right tools to make sure that you make progress. Again, having someone who's good at that in the team is useful to make the team and the mastermind work really well. Another one that we talk about a lot is what you would call as the healer. This is the person who supports and provides encouragements, helps people when they hit their setbacks. The healer would give them a magic potion, but the healer in a mastermind is someone who reminds them they can get back on their horse, reminds them that they've got the support of the people behind them, helps them refocus and recharge when sort of things like the enthusiasm drops and they hit brick walls. Having someone like that who can support in a mastermind also great. So that's just skimming the surface of the sort of things you look for when you're trying to find a well-gelled mastermind group and a group that works together. And that's one of the things we do in A-Game Masterminds is we make sure that we can support that kind of growth in the team. We make sure that we can support the team so that they have a well-rounded number of people in the group. They're obviously two of the key parts of the mindset of a member in the A-Game Masterminds mastermind groups. We talked about last week were the fact that we want to make it a game, have some fun, turn work into a bit more playful work, which is a game, and someone who recognizes that they're open to all kinds of opportunities that might come out of some of the discussions that are coming. So those kind of two mental mindsets are key to being part of it. But we also try and leverage the different type of personalities so that we have a well-rounded group. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about A-Game Masterminds and the masterminds that are coming, we've got some masterminds, some spaces opening up towards the end of this year, probably to start a kickstart 2025. We had hoped to get them in autumn, but we're spending a bit more time trying to work out, shall we get some good stuff for you to do. So do let me know. DM me directly, or you can sign up on the website for, and I'll put the links in the comments, to sign up for the waitlist to let us know. Let my teeth in, to be told when the mastermind is open for people to come. Again, mastermind is an application process, because again, like I said, and I hinted in this, we want to make sure that the groups are nice and well-rounded. So do let me know if you'd love to be part of it, part of a team that's playing for fun, open to opportunity and growing, and is looking to make 2025 a year where their businesses are going from strength to strength. Do let me know, and I will speak to you soon. So hopefully, before I come in tomorrow, it will say day 20, so rather than day 19. So I won't have to do all this faffing about at the beginning of these talks. Although tomorrow, I lied. Tomorrow won't be, because tomorrow's a halftime huddle. Which reminds me, tomorrow I'll be coming live midday. We have got a lovely lady, Philippa Coles, who I had a chat with beforehand. One of the things I do when I sort of get these people on is we have a bit of a chat, and I keep thinking, these are conversations we need to have in front of you guys. So hopefully we can have some great conversations tomorrow. She's come to talk about her business, some of the things she does in her business, the ideas and the values she has behind her business. Plus, she will also talk about some of the things she does to help her get through the hump in the middle of the week. So please do come along. It'll be about midday tomorrow. If you don't, watch it on the replay and engage and comment, and see if we can get a good conversation going. But back to the day 19. Next time I come and have a look at this, it'll be day 21. So hopefully I'll see you then. But I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.